So hi everybody, I'm Dan Fitzgerald.
I'm Dave Laszlo.
Today we're going to talk about the Care Train of Union County. First off, Dave was the founder. So Dave, what prompted you to start the Care Train and why?
Well, back in 1986, that was when we opened our first Burger King here in Marysville. And it was back then, there was, anytime you open a new business, you want to go ahead and do something for the community. There was a group of people, John Gore, Fred LaFrance, his wife, we all got together in the atrium at Burger King and said, what can we do to help these families in Union County? And that's how the whole thing started. It was just, there was a need. We saw it as a business to do something. My wildest dream, I would have never thought 31 years later I'd still be doing this. We are an all-volunteer organization except for one very minimal paid staff person, Pam Sturwald, who's our executive director, who works tirelessly to get this job done. But back then, it was just us. It was my family, my wife, all volunteers. We got together, and I remember the first couple of years we gave canned goods, turkeys. I mean, it was fun.
And in the early years, you primarily went just to the radio studio and did we did bid boards back in those days, but it was you selling very small things to try to get anything you could, and not for a lot of money, but we started where we are now, started in those days.
And that's how this whole auction thing got started. Was we wanted to do something to raise money and for the families, because most of the toys, what a lot of people don't realize, all these toys that we get, it's all donated. We do not buy any toys.
So to let everyone know, because there's a lot of new people in the community
Right.
that don't know what the Care Train is, that everything we raise in that auction goes to food.
Right.
So we don't spend money on toys, but we have generous donations from, families that adopt other families, toys that get donated from all over town and locations.
That's what's the fun part about this whole thing, is everybody, all the participants, all the people that volunteer, we're here to have a fun day,
Yeah.
to raise money for a great cause. And that's something that, it's contagious. People, once they get in, I mean, you've been doing it for over 30 years, I've been doing it, and we have a lot of people on our committee that has been they can't get out. It's something's contagious.
But after moving around for several years, we kind of settled in here. And I remember very well that commitment that we made to that time. It was Time Warner, but
Yep.
they said, hey guys, you got to stop moving all around. If you want it on television, you got to settle into place. And some of our board members at that time said, hey, you've got a great big rental center in the back. Why don't you just take everything out of there and make a TV studio? And that's what we did.
People can watch it on Time Warner or Spectrum now. And this year, if you go to caretrain.org on your computer, on your phone, you'll be able to watch it as well. Everyone that wants to get involved can get involved in this program. You call and you say, hey, would you like to donate to the Care Train? And they, yes.
Yeah.
And it's great. They don't even hesitate. When we came out to ACE, that really changed everything, because that's when Dan Westlake got involved.
Yeah.
And we put on a live auction. And that live auction, I think we went from 15,000 or 25,000 up to 40. I mean, it was just amazing the difference he makes in this auction. And he has fun, and he makes sure people have fun. And whenever we sell something, it's just a good feeling to know that you're donating and you're to a great cause.
And then we had another big change, and that was shortly after we started broadcasting on television out here, and Bruce Daniels came into Marysville and said, how can I get involved? And we, for the first time, had a major sponsor. And he comes to the auction or has somebody else there, and they spend money too, and then they start going after the hat trophy, and maybe some of our viewers don't know what that hat trophy is all about. Tell the story of how that started.
Well, I think it was the 2002. I think that was the first year.
First year Dan was here, yeah.
And we were like at, I don't know, maybe 39,000, whatever it was. I can't remember the exact number. But we had nothing else. We gave everything, we auctioned off everything, And I saw the footage the other day. He took his hat and put it on the podium and says, "She's for sale."
Yep.
And that's where the hat trophy came, because he wanted us to get over the top.
So for those people out there who haven't bid before, and actually big change this year, so the ones that have, how does somebody participate in the auction and do bidding?
We are going to do online bidding for the bid board items. In the past, you had a call, you had to, either be in studio or, here at ACE, and now you can actually bid online. So you will go to the caretrain.org, www.caretrain.org, you'll fill out your form, and you'll be able to bid. I think we're going to try to start on Thursday night or Friday morning.
Mm-hmm.
You'll start being able to bid on items that are on the bid boards only.
So, but also if you want to watch the auction and you're not a cable subscriber, hey, you can pull out your phone
Yep.
or your laptop and you can watch the whole auction this year.
Yep, caretrain.org, and you'll just be a tab that you'll be able to
So,
push and go right there.
so we're going to use this money for food. What everybody always asks us every year, what's our goal? And we have the same answer.
We don't have a goal,
We don't have a goal.
because we give what we get.
But then we get to that day where everybody gets the reward for what our hard work in this community has done. And we've moved all around with that, but now the last several years we've been in one place.
The last 8 years, I think we've been at Dutch Mill Greenhouse, and God bless them.
I mean, how many families and how many kids are going to be benefiting this year?
Got 650, I think we're up to this year. I mean, it was down last year, but this year we added some extra media, extra incentives, and I think we're up over 650 children.
And there'll be seniors in need that'll get food vouchers, and also disabled people in need in the county that get food vouchers. So we're ready to go for another exciting auction.
I tell everybody at the end of the day that now I can enjoy Christmas, and I know you do too,
Absolutely.
because we feel like we've done something, we've done our part, and this community has done their part. We're just the means of getting to that.
And
because-
usually you go,
Yeah.
and the one thing we do together too is there's a concert
Oh, yeah.
that we go to the night after the auction when we're both very, very
Yeah,
tired.
kick off our shoes and
And
enjoy the
I didn't think I
Cardinal.
could stay
Yeah.
awake, and it was so beautiful to watch the Marysville High School Choir with an orchestra is a real treat.
Yeah, the Cardinal Health Orchestra comes in. This is I gotta help me.
Several years.
Several
Let's
years.
do it that way.
And after the long day and the process that we go through, and you start at 8:30 in the morning and you go till 3 o'clock, then you go home and then you go to that concert and hear the Christmas music and hear the kids sing, and you can just kick back and say thank you. It's just so wonderful.
So the auction is Saturday, December the 9th at McAuliffe's Ace Hardware. We'll start off at 9 o'clock. You're welcome to come and witness it in person, or you certainly can get onto caretrain.org and watch it, or if you have Spectrum Cable, it'll be on Spectrum Cable
I think it's Channel 9, I think.
and the radio station.
Yeah, 1270.
So 1270 will have that for you as well. So thanks a lot for watching, and hope to see you then.
Thank you.